Welcome back to the channel. This is uh, chapter 2. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna make one small application, and I will explain about what is audio element, what is menu element, and how we can make a retry here. So that and then we can disconnect the call in the IVR in this call studio, and also disconnect the call in the ICM script. These things we'll cover today. Let's start. I'm deleting whatever we have explained yesterday. I will put the link in my description about the yesterday video. So today, as you know, this is the by default. Let's begin. Let's start from the beginning one more time. So file, new, Call Studio project. Then you can put first IVR Cisco IVR project. Okay, so as soon as you create that, you will see there is one first Cisco IVR created, and then if you click this, I am closing this, and then I'm clicking back. If you click this, this will appear, and as you know, start of call is there already, and it is there as soon as you start, or you can create your project. Now I think you have guys are gone through the Call Studio element configuration, which is available on the Cisco website. Download that. So if you know, then the first element which we need to add is CVP subdialog start. This start, you can say it's kind of protocol, syntax protocol. This will make backend necessary configuration. Nothing need to be done by us. Just need to start of call and connect that to the CP subdialog start. Once you do that, first thing is we have always have the welcome prompt. So what we do, we'll fetch one audio file here, and then we can rename it to welcome. Right click. This is also right click and rename. Then we can rename it to welcome. Cisco welcome, where we are welcoming FIS first Cisco IVR. So this is our welcome audio file. So, and then we can connect this done to here. Now audio element also will have one existed called done. Only the decision element will have the multiple existed and the menu element. Now before going further in this, I just wanted to explain few more things. There is some default setting. Okay, so as soon as you create this first Cisco IVR, you must define that default setting to avoid any kind of exceptions once you deploy it. So these are there. I'll go again one more time. Right click on your project, go to property, then go to Call Studio and go to general setting, audio setting, endpoint setting, general setting, and root setting. These are the very basics, or you can say root level setting. So we will go first to the audio setting. So if you see, whenever your element error is coming, some application error is coming, this audio file will play automatically. CEP audio error. Similarly, suspended audio, initial audio, and hold audio. For your default audio also, you need to put same path. Just I'm telling it, these audio files will be fetched from port 700, Tomcat port. Okay, but if you are using port 80, which is ISI port, then you need to mention complete path, or from where your audio files are present. So this path will fetch the audio from Cisco CVP, VXML server, Tomcat. Under the Tomcat there will be audio folder. Under the Tomcat there is some folder. After that you will see this structure. And for port 80, it will fetch from C www root, C inet pub www root, and then follows the path. So port 80 and port 700, this is the difference. Then after that, you can make similar kind of structure, and this structure you need to make similar structure you need to make in the servers also, and then you can have eng because it's the standard English, and then you put this is the your default audio path. So the first audio will be picked from this audio path, CVP audio English. You can either give full path here with the HTTPS, the IP address, port 80, and then slash CVP. Either you can give completely, or you can give this only, but you need to configure the IP in the application. But so what we will do, we will completely give HTTPS colon double slash. Then we have we will put some you need to put some IP whatever you are going. So just put some IP, then some your this IP means your CVP IP, your IVR server IP, VXML server IP, then port 80, and then this goes. So this is your default audio path. So in this path, your prompt .wav files will be available. Once you click OK, then it will be applied. Next is endpoints. Once you start doing Java level changes, then on call start class, on call start class, on application end class, call start class, call end class, this all will come once you have the Java changes in it. So currently we are not doing it, so I'm not putting. Later maybe in the lecture I'll explain. Later chapter we may see in it. The next is general setting. So my deployment version is CP VXML server 10.5. Language, I say at default ENUS I'm doing, but we can modify within the IVR application anytime. If you don't do this also, it will not impact. Session timeout, make sure you instead of 30 minutes, you can either put 10 or 15 minutes. That is the all the menus, all the menus, all the audio files. So this is called session timeout. So if you are not doing anything in the IVR application, or you can say the VXML application playing prompts too, so application the session will wait for 30 minutes. Now I have changed to 15 minutes. You can either change to 5 minutes also. That will release the session faster. Okay. So your IVR could be 30 minutes IVR. That does not matter. This is the session timeout. Suppose your application is stuck somewhere and not able to load some audio file, not able to load some VXML file, then this timeout will terminate all the sessions. So normally we will put 15. Now, which gateway you are doing? So either you are doing on Cisco DDMF, either you are doing on voice XML 2.5, either speech, or either nuance10 voice XML nuance10, or a speech and a voice XML 2.5 with a speech. So that you need this information you need to collect from your infra team. They will tell you which VXML gateway they are using. Currently, in the banking structure or banking application, we do have voice XML 2.1 with noise or with speech or both. So we will select speech or we will select DTMF because this is the laptop. I need to debug the application also, so I'll select the DTMF. Suppose that there is some logging. So once you deploy the file, you will see these folders created in your error log. So in your logs folder, so there will be a error log, admin log, activity log, CVP log, and CVP SNMP log. There will be one more log which we can add, which is called debug log. But debug log we need to remove at the time of deployment because debug log will be created very big. So how we can use debug log, because this is my laptop, so I can put, but make sure when you are putting in production, you need to remove the debug log. So copy this file. So normally what I do is I will create, add, then here will be your debug log, and then you paste your admin, but you need to change admin to debug. So this is first admin. I will change it to similar way, small letter debug, and then I'll go, because it's there in the jar file. If you open the status.jar or admin.jar, these classes are there already. Then here I will do debug as it is. So now my debug folder will also be created. Apply, and then there is a root level changing. If you want to have your termination key, your extra session variable, you can put in the root document, so the entire application will be using that. You can create some sessions also here. It's up, depends on your requirement. I'll click apply. Okay. So as soon as I do that, we have already created one welcome first audio element. In this audio element, what we will do, we will have one audio file. Now, if I remove this, and put my first audio file name, so now this file, the server will not know that from where we need to pick this file. It will go to this folder structure, like till the www root, and inside the www root, it will start searching this file. But as soon as you click that, so what it will do, whatever you have made setting in this audio setting, after that it will search here. After that it will search the welcome.wave. So, and then you can put entities also. If you have speech server configure or nuance configure, so you can put welcome to the Cisco first IVR. So this is the way you put your welcome prompt, and then save this control, either control as you do, or you can save as also. So it depend how you are saving it. So every time, so now I have saved it. So see, star button is there, star is there. As soon as you save it, the star will go. So now it is saved. So you have this audio item added. Setting in general, I'll explain in the menu if I add some menu. So as soon as you add that, now what I need to do is I will disconnect this call. Then I will add either I can send to CVP subdialog return, or I can use hang up. Both way. Hang up event will not go to ICM, and the CVP subdialog return will go to the ICM. This we need to take care, because the reporting will impact. If you put hang up and the event will not go back to ICM, then your call TCD table and the reporting will impact the call coming on the VXML server on the call type, and call disconnecting and call reaching to the agent. That count will differ. So to avoid that confusion, always use the CEP subdialog return and terminate the call at the ICM level. How we can do that, I'll explain. So as soon as you do that, you can attach the wire to the CEP subdialog return. Now I'm disconnecting the hang up. For now, we will use later. So once you created that, then you need to go to your navigator, right click, you are already in builder perspective, validate. So as soon as you validate, then if the error is not coming, that means everything is fine. But in my case, one error came. We will see what is the error. So error comes in the console below the Call Studio problem. So what it is saying, there is one parameter which is required and which is very, very mandatory to put. So this is the parameter called caller input. Strict parameter, always put. So currently we are disconnecting the call. So what I do, I will put either D or put complete disconnect. So now variable will go to the ICM in the caller input. So five variable we transfer back to the ICM caller input 0, 1, 2, 3. And there is a character limit. So I think 355 character or 345 character only you can put in this. So currently I have only put one character. So you can only put 355 character because it will not send beyond 355 character. It will close the 355, 354 character, and after that, if you want try to add something, it will not send to the ICM. So that's why the IVR reporting, where all the menus are involved, whatever the audio file played, menu played, we don't put in this. We use some session builder, some string builder, and we create some packets and directly feed into the database through the integration. So my disconnect is done. I'm sending call input as disconnect. ICM will check it and disconnect the call. So validate. Once you validate that, now no error is coming. In this Call Studio version, you can debug your project as well. So after validation, we can run debug this Call Studio project. So I am debugging it, and you will see it will connect. So as soon as this window comes, this button connect button should be appear. So if it is appearing, then it means that your your IVR with your Tomcat at the backend is connected. So now it is working. It is checking port, checking everything. It will take little time. Sometime it will not work. In that case, you need to restart your Eclipse, your Call Studio. But before restarting, you should terminate this red. Should click on the termination. It should terminate first, then you can restart. So you can see some error is coming from my Call Studio. So what I gonna do? I gonna restart my Call Studio. First I do it. I cancel that. Clear. Then I cancel that. It is still working. Let's see. Some error I got. Okay. Now it is loading. Okay. Gateway is loading. I think it will work. It will work, I think. Still loading. Still loading. Sometimes it takes time, sometimes it comes very fast. Depends. Currently it is not, it is showing very, very slow. I think we should restart it. Okay, let's restart this. I'm restarting. My recording may stuck because I was sharing only that part. So that window is gone. So be patient, it will come up. I have restarted. So it is not coming, you will manually restart as well because of some errors maybe at the back end for me. As soon as it restart, we can start the debug mode again one more time. So once it is validated, we can debug at least DTMF from your own laptop. Java integration, everything will not work, but at least the debug mode will tell you whether your code DTMF working properly or not. So for that, again right click, debug as Call Studio project, wait for some time. Still it is opening. This connect button should appear. If without error this connect button is appearing, that means it is loaded completely. You can see now it came up as soon as I click that. Because my application is very, very small, so there should be no much thing. It will just say welcome to the IVR and then disconnect the call. So my complete flow executed perfectly. If you go to the builder perspective, this is my flow I have created. So that's how you create a small IVR application. You play some message and then disconnect the call. In the next video, I will explain you how we can add menus, option 1 and option 2 menus, or how we can create this pages, multiple pages, entry points, and there is a lot to learn. So I'll explain in the next video. Thank you very much. Do subscribe my channel and like it and share it. Thank you. Hello everyone.